Thank you for welcoming me onto your screens or onto your headphones, depending on how you're watching this. I'm Eddie, and this is The Rollback. Folks, today I'm here to talk about me time, aka the broest time of the year. Feels like it's trying to be a bromance, but it's not. It's kind of stupid. Anyway, the synopsis. When his family's away, a stay-at-home dad enjoys his first me time in years, but he decides to go to his best friend's birthday. And then fucking everything ensues. It's like there's like a drug situation. They owe Stan money. Fingers are broken. There's an attack by a cougar, which is, to be fair, legitimately funny. Just a lot of shit goes down in this film. Marky Mark and Kevin Hart do star in the film. Kevin Hart, are you cheating on The Rock with Marky Mark? Is this a thing? Because they were together before you were ever in the picture, Hart. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. What's it called? So let's talk about the actors real quick. We have Kevin Hart. He's legitimately the main character. He plays Sonny Fisher, the stay-at-home father who, staying at home ain't fucking easy, man. I respect. Mark Wahlberg, and I'm not saying that to be condescending. For real, clap around the world for stay-at-home parents. It's not an easy job by any stretch of the imagination. We'll have Mr. Mark Wahlberg playing his friend Hunk Dembo. Is that a joke on Himbo? Duck Himbo, Huck Dembo. I think I just found a joke. Interesting. Regina Hall plays Maya Fisher, Sonny's wife. We have Louis Greg Mendez. We have Luis Mendez playing Mr. Alvarez, Sonny's wife's boss, Maya's boss, who Kevin Hart thinks he's competing with him, even though there's no competition, because clearly Mr. Mendez is like rich, better looking, better hair. I'm just saying. And lastly, we have Jimmy O. Yang playing Stan Burnman. I don't like to say movies are bad, but this film is not good. It's not good at all. Like, it's so all over the place. Well, I have two pros. There's some minor funny parts throughout the film, like the Jaguar when the guy gets jumped. The part where like the stripper recognizes the guy and he's with his wife and she's like, "Hey, you haven't been here for a while," and the wife's just like, "What the fuck? What do you mean?" Like, that's kind of funny. The tortoise lived. That's a little funny, right? But it feels like a lot of this is ad-lib and the jokes don't work. Oh, and the part where Kevin Hart shits in a bed and he's like, it looks like a breath mint that a hotel leaves. Like a rabbit took a shit in his bed. I'm sorry, that's actually kind of funny. But, like, with the exception of those minor highlights, the film drags a lot. There's a lot of unfunny parts, unfunny sequences. I don't like Sonny Fisher as a character. It's hard to believe Kevin Hart did Fatherhood and then he did this film. Like, dude, you're funny, but like, goddamn, this movie like suffered a lot. I think one of the things is, I like Kevin Hart and Rock films can work with rifting. This film, it didn't work. The rifting didn't happen. In The Office, one of the things that they said was they would often shoot a scene the way it was written, and then they would do a second take with the way that they feel like their characters would organically shoot the scene. More often than not, they use the organic version because they have that chemistry. I think in Rock and Kevin Hart films, they depend a lot on that chemistry to where they can make any scene work. Marky Mark is not The Rock. He's not. Again, and in my pros, props to Marky Mark for finally doing something different. But nonetheless, like, this film doesn't fucking work. It's not funny. It's not funny for a lot of it. The story is so convoluted, like, but it's so convoluted not in a good way. Like, it didn't feel like it could work. It's not a good movie, man. Like, it was a waste of time. It was stupid at so many parts. So many times I found myself on my phone on Amazon because it couldn't click with me. It couldn't. I don't mean to be mean, but not a great film. I don't have a lot of positive to say about it. And the cons, it's unfocused. It's not narratively driven. It feels like a lot of shit just happens and happens and happens rather than them affecting the story. Which, bear in mind, it's not always necessary to make a good comedy. But like in The Hangover, for example, it was funny, but everything that happened made sense. There was a logical progression in what was going on. this film just feels like a bunch of random shit happens because, hey man, we're running out of money, let's go fuck up this house. Hey man, we're running out of money, let's go do a party. Hey man, we're running out of money, let's go do a chase sequence. Hey man, we're running out of money, let's go fight on this yacht. Like, it doesn't work out for me a lot of the time. Yeah, that's it. Me Time. I give it a C minus. Maybe it's good background noise for some people. It's not great for me. That's it. That's gonna wrap it up for this really kind of mean episode of the Rollback. I'm sorry, but I don't have anything good to say. Kevin, come on, bro. I know you can do better than this. I know you can. I saw Fatherhood. It was great. That's it. That's gonna wrap it up for this episode of the Rollback. Please like and subscribe. We'd greatly appreciate it. We're always trying to grow the channel. And go check out our podcast. It's always great, especially when I'm there. That said, I've been Eddie, and this was the Rollback. We'll see everybody.